So I actually did this like several months ago, maybe in a half a year ago even. I don't remember exactly when, but I kind of had it sitting in my phone for a while thinking, hey, I would love to do a few other things to put out along with this particular one that I never did. So since I never got them done and I wouldn't mind having a little more space on my phone, here's this. Maybe my art has improved since then. Maybe it's stayed the same. Maybe, I don't know, because my editing style is still sloppy and lazy. I say sloppy. I really just do some resizing sometimes and speed up in some cuts and stuff. That's about it. I really don't have an editing style. But even the way I recorded then versus now is so much different because I tend to record in smaller chunks so that I'll have more videos, but they'll be smaller in time length. And so when I go to edit and I speed up, oftentimes it'll be like 15 to 30 seconds per clip that I've recorded instead of like 1 to 2 plus minutes, because quite frankly, it's easier on my attention span to do things in short chunks rather than big long ones. And yeah, that's just what I found easier. I feel like even sped up, my work process in this is so slow. I mean, look at this. Look at this. And even cut some of it out. This is sped up. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if it is because I do my videos in shorter chunks now, or maybe I'm taking less time because I'm lazy or I'm impatient. But everything about watching this one just felt very slow. So, I did just take a big chunk out there because I was bored watching it and editing. So I'm sure this is not going to be the most exciting video ever. But I figured maybe it was time to just edit it up and throw it out there and whatever. Whatever happens with it, happens with it. And I mean, I'm sure there's not going to be too many people who would complain about seeing more Shayan around. I mean, I like seeing more Shayan around. So I still have 5 minutes of blabbing to get on with. Gosh. I mean, there's just really not much to say, I guess. I thought it'd be fun for him, because, him and Sage do the acrobats and the contortions and all that, but also the trapeze and dangerous dumb stunts that they were made to do. And so I just thought it'd be fun for him to be on a marker while I use marker to color him. It's not that deep, I promise. But, yeah. It does look a little wonky, he doesn't look like he's sitting on their properly. I can't twuck. Twucking is hard. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look like he's sitting on there quite properly. The leg is maybe a little bit long on the too long side, which is a problem that I have making the long torso and the long limbs and all that. Just because I have long limbs does not mean all the characters need them too. And then the arm holding the string, and the string is off, but this one was definitely kind of a difficult one to try and come up with pose-wise. Not so much the pose itself, but drawing it out. And I mean, I might have tried to use myself as reference for at least the arm or the hand or something. I don't quite remember my process with sketching it out. But even if I did just use me, I'm amazed at how actually decent the pose is for what it's worth. And overall, I do want to get a better flow with my sketching anyway. Like, I feel that I take so long with it that I never feel satisfied with feeling like I've produced anything worthwhile, like worth coloring worthwhile, if that makes sense. And part of me wants to really like the sketching phase, but I know I definitely need to get better with it in order to enjoy it more, and not just get better at sketching, but get an actual flow with the sketching to make it less of a pain overall. I really hope some of that is making sense, because, like, I'm trying, and I'm not sure if it is or not. Like, it makes sense to me, but then to try and get it out of my mouth and into your ear is hard. And oftentimes I feel like I don't make sense to people anyway, which, to an extent, sure, fine, I'm okay with that. But then when I want to make sense and to be understood, and I'm not, that's where it gets frustrating. I don't know. What's your guys' sketching process like? Like, do you find it like the easy part or the hard part? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent? Do you feel like you get the sketches you want done kind of essentially when you want it done and how you want it done? Or is it a struggle for you? Because part of my thing is I never know. Like, I know, like, technically a pose can't be copyrighted or anything. And so, but it does feel weird going and finding other arts and just doing like a gesture drawing of the pose and then create it into something else. Part of me is like, should that feel wrong? But it's probably not. I don't know. I know there's a lot of like touchy ethics on everything where some people might say, yes, you need to credit, and others would say, no, it's not a big deal because it's just the pose. So I do have conflicts in my head over that too, which kind of is ruining my sketching phase, issue, flow. Alright, hurry up and end this video, me. Come on. No? Not done yet? Okay. I'm not even sure you can tell what I'm doing on half this. I'm not even sure I knew what I was doing. But I do think that it came out interesting. I don't think it's terrible, and I don't think I added glitter to this one at this point. Whoops. Maybe in the future I'll go back to it. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to say all my links are in my description below. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.